Poetry is a Nobel Prize acceptance speech where he reflects on his life, identity, and the role of poetry in society. Through this speech, Heaney not only tells his personal story, but also explains how poetry has the power to give voice to truth, beauty, and human experience. Heaney begins by recalling his childhood in a small rural village in Northern Ireland. His early life was simple, surrounded by nature and traditional farming life. He lived in a thatched cottage with his large family, far from the modern world. Heaney remembers hearing horses at night and voices in the air, giving a strong sense of place and memory. These memories later inspired much of his poetry. He also shares how, as a child, the name Stockholm, where the Nobel Prize is awarded, sounded distant and unreachable. This makes his presence there, years later, feel like a dream come true. Heaney uses this to show how poetry can connect the personal and the universal, the local and the global. One of the key ideas in the speech is the power of language. Heaney believes that poetry is not just a form of art, but a way of understanding life, expressing identity, and seeking justice. Growing up during the political conflict in Northern Ireland, Heaney knew the power and danger of words. In his speech, he shows that poetry can be both healing and honest. He also speaks about poetry as a form of truth. Heaney says poetry has the ability to credit marvels, to recognize the beauty, suffering, and deep emotions of the human world. It helps people imagine and believe in peace, hope, and justice. In conclusion, crediting poetry is a powerful speech that celebrates the deep value of poetry in human life. Seamus Heaney, through his humble experiences and profound insights, reminds us that poetry can connect hearts, express truth, and give meaning to our world.